Good morning, everybody. Sorry, my hair is a wreck today. It is super hot and super humid here in New Jersey, so my hair is doing a lot of things. So, we're going to talk about the dress. Now, if you saw my last video, there was a lot of cleavage in that one. Also, this is not a trend. It's just right now. But anyway, so we're going to talk about this dress. We're going to talk about why it's not finished. To refresh y'all's memory, it is this dress. I was making this view here, but it is this one basically with sleeves. I had a lot of problems. Now, I did go out on, I'm going to have to let this down. I did go out on YouTube, and I was not the only one that had a lot of problems with this. Again, with these dresses that say they're easy, and then there's a bunch of people out on the internet cursing about these dresses, right? So anyway, I digress. I'm going to put a link to a woman who made this dress. She did a much better job than me. And one of the things she did, which is the key reason that this dress did not turn out, is she gathered the skirt. She didn't make the pleats. So I'm gonna put a link to her video below. In the meantime, here's my beautiful Redbird vintage bracelet. Remember this one, guys? And my $5 earrings from the antique shop / thrift store. So, okay, so let's talk about this pattern. I followed this pattern. We already talked about how I cut the wrong sleeves. I cut the sleeves for the 3/4 length that rolls. I might fix that later. I don't know. We're in the middle of a heat wave in New Jersey, and I'm in air conditioning, and having just this top on right now, it's sweltering. And it's a lot of pattern. It's a lot of pattern. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I might take the whole thing apart and make a skirt out of the bottom and maybe fashion some kind of a little jackety type thing out of the top. But let me tell you what I did wrong. I made the mistake, and keep in mind I did not follow the directions. I made the mistake of measuring the waistband the way it was cut against the skirt and not against the bodice. So when I joined the bodice to the skirt, when I joined it to the skirt, I didn't have enough. So I added about 2 inches with a scrap of fabric. When I joined the skirt to the bodice, which I should have done it the other way. I should have joined the bodice to the skirt and put the actual waistband against the bodice. I had too much. Let me see if I can, well, I can't even show it to you, but I had too much. There was no way for me to adjust this without ripping the whole thing apart. So I stopped, I pumped the brakes, and I said, this is going to have to go. This is going to have to be set to the side. I'm leaving tomorrow, actually, for vacation for a couple days in West Virginia with my friends. We'll be back like the 4th, but like we will actually be driving on the 4th, so we won't be back the 4th. But hey, just a little heads up. I think I'm going to do a cooking video and do it today, but schedule it for like the 4th for you guys to see. And I haven't done a cooking video in a while, and I kind of miss them because cooking is something I actually know how to do. Whereas these sewing videos, I feel like they're not sewing videos. They're more like how to not make a garment videos by Sibel. So first tip, if you're going to make this garment, you want to put the waistband to the bodice, not the waistband to the skirt. Now, I did the pleats on the skirt, which was another problem because I think I kind of screwed them up a little bit. They're not horrible, but they're not great. I think that is why the band seemed too short, because I had screwed up the pleats. It may not have been quite as noticeable had I done the pleats right. I didn't do them right. So where does this leave me? This is being set to the side. It is incredibly warm. Like, you can't even believe how much I'm sweating right now just talking to you guys. And I am just I'm gonna double back on my sewing plans for the month of July. Instead of doing those other dresses, I'm gonna wait on them. And I'm gonna just make this shirt, actually this one here, this view. This is apparently a super easy pattern. It does look really easy because it's very few pieces. I'm going to use this sheet. Remember this sheet? Pretty this was. In fact, I got to wash this today. Get it ready. And I'm just going to take some of my patterns that I have that are basic patterns, easier patterns, and I'm going to work on them a little bit. Like, one of them is I may just get like a good knit material and make this. I'm looking at making probably this very ruffly version of this. And then eventually I think I'm going to work up to this dress, specifically this one, which is also the view. I may have bit off more than I could chew, honestly. I mean, this pattern doesn't say it's easy, but the last one I did said it was easy, and yet I still had problems with it, not to mention it wasn't just me. I mean, I'm very discouraged, but I have to be honest. I'm also shocked how many other people made that last pattern, the blue pane, the blue window pane fabric, made that dress and got completely lost in that collar, which is what happened to me. So anyway, I just wanted to make a quick video about this dress. It is going to go on the back burner. I'll take a picture of these other ones I'm going to do for July. So this isn't really my July plans video. I might do one later, but you know, we'll see. Stay tuned. I think I'm going to do a cooking video though. So look for a cooking video on July 4th. And until the next video, please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you've made any of these patterns. I'd be interested to see what you thought of them. And actually, let me know if you made this pattern and if you had any trouble with the pleats. And yeah, until the next one, like, subscribe, please comment, and ring the bell. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.